In the farthest, most desolate reaches of the north, a ship's captain makes a horrifying discovery. A man, half dead and frostbitten, fleeing from a nightmare he claims to have unleashed upon the world. He was a brilliant scientist who sought to conquer death itself. But in his god-like ambition, he didn't just cheat death, he gave it a new, monstrous form. Their frantic efforts are silenced by a deafening explosion that echoes from 2 miles out. What they find is a scene of pure horror, blood, stark and crimson, splattered across the frozen wasteland. Amidst the carnage, they discover a lone survivor, an injured man with a badly broken leg. As they tend to his wound, a strange detail emerges. The mangled limb is a prosthetic. Before they can question him, a low, menacing growl slices through the Arctic wind. They scramble to carry the injured man back to the ship, assuming the threat is a polar bear. But their assumptions are brutally shattered. The bullets from their rifles have no effect on the approaching creature. As the horrifying truth dawns, that this is no animal they know, panic sets in. But it is too late. The creature begins slaughtering the crew with brutal, terrifying efficiency. Incredibly, it heaves itself onto the deck of the ship, and then, the ultimate horror, it speaks. A brave crewman, wielding a blunderbuss, manages to land a shot, knocking the beast back onto the ice. But even this is not enough. The creature is wounded, yet it rises, undeterred. The monster begins to tilt the entire ship, its immense power threatening to capsize them all. With 1 shot left, the captain fires not at the creature, but at the fragile ice beneath its feet. In the safety of the cabin, they learn his name is Victor, and he delivers a chilling prophecy: the creature will return. The captain, bewildered, asks the question, who could have created such a thing? Victor's answer chills them to the bone. He reveals his full name, Victor Frankenstein, and so begins his tale. He speaks of a childhood overshadowed by a cold, domineering father, a preeminent surgeon. Victor watched as his father forced his pregnant, vegetarian wife to eat meat. He remembers his mother's silent tears and the suffocating tension of his parents' arguments. Any failure was met, not with a rap on the knuckles, but with a sharp, stinging slap across the face. The tragedy that would define his life struck when his mother's pregnancy developed complications. His father operated, he saved the newborn, a boy they named William, but Victor's mother died. Her death shattered Victor's world, plunging him into a darkness from which he would never truly emerge. The loss was compounded by jealousy, as his father showered the new baby with a love Victor had never known. His father's weary reply, that no one has ever conquered death, was not a comfort, it was a challenge. That night, a vision came to him, a dark angel promising him command over life and death. Back in the present, a tremor runs through the ship. The creature is breaking through the ice. At the Royal College of Medicine, Victor delivers a shocking presentation. He unveils a corpse, to which he has surgically attached the hand of another man. He sends a current into the body, and it convulses life surging unnaturally through dead tissue. Watching from the audience, however, is a man whose interest is piqued, Henrik Harlanda. As Victor leaves, Henrik approaches him, carrying a letter from Victor's brother, William. Henrik, a former surgeon, reveals the key, a hidden lymphatic network capable of storing energy. The offer is made, unlimited resources. That day, he also meets William's fiancée, Elizabeth. The moment he sees her, he is stunned. Back in the Arctic present, a watchman spots the creature again. The captain is determined to protect Victor. In the past, Henrik provides Victor an old tower as a laboratory. The deal is sealed. In the marketplace, his gaze falls not on corpses, but on Elizabeth. He follows her to a church. In a moment of impulse, he slips into the confessional. She confesses a fabricated hatred for him. She knew it was him. The confrontation leads to dinner, and they dance. For the first time, Victor is more interested in life than in death. He neglects his work, leaving the complex preparations to his loyal brother William. But this dream is shattered by Henrik, who gives Victor a 1-week ultimatum. Shortly after, Elizabeth visits. Victor pleads for her to stay, but her reply is a dagger to his heart. She has chosen William. Devastated, Victor returns to his work with a demonic fury. He goes to the battlefield, a scavenger amidst the fallen, seeking the perfect parts to assemble his creation. As a storm gathers, Henrik reveals he is dying of syphilis. He wants the perfect body for himself. Victor is horrified. In the ensuing struggle high atop the tower, Henrik plummets to his death. The lightning strikes. Power surges into the patchwork body, but the heart does not beat. He has failed. But that night, the angel returns in his dreams. When Victor awakens, a giant figure stands over him. It is alive. Victor speaks his own name, Faye. But his triumph is short-lived. He chains the creature, which obeys him willingly, like a child. He knew how to create it, but not what to do with it. He watches in astonishment as the creature's wounds heal themselves in seconds. It is immortal. He channels his fury onto his creation, beating it with a rod. But this time, the creature fights back. Panicked, Victor lies, claiming the creature killed Henrik, and sends William and Elizabeth away. Enraged, Victor sets the tower ablaze. The tower collapses into a fiery ruin. He recounts surviving the inferno washing ashore, a newborn in a monstrous body. His first encounter with humans was a hail of gunfire. He fled, his wounds healing instantly. When the family left, the creature approached the blind man, who judged him only by his gentle voice. He found the ruined tower in Victor's journals. The truth crashed down upon him. He was a monster. Shattered, he returned to the old man, only to find him being attacked by wolves. He fought them off, but it was too late. As he died, the family returned, assumed the worst, and attacked the creature, who was forced to flee. Denied even the release of death, he was truly alone. Victor awakens on William's wedding day. He approaches Elizabeth, but she slaps him, seeing through his lies. Elizabeth rushes in. Victor fires his pistol, and she, stepping between them, takes the bullet. The chase begins, a desperate hunt into the frozen wasteland, leading them full circle to the Arctic ice. The creature triggers an avalanche with dynamite, an attempt at a shared suicide, but even this does not kill him. Now on the deck of the ship, the saga reaches its end. The creature stands over his dying creator. Victor, his life fading, finally sees the depth of his sin. He reaches for the creature's hand. With a final act of grace, he pushes the vessel free from the ice. Then, the first and last of his kind turns and walks away, a solitary figure disappearing into the white, silent emptiness of the world.